found some snacks. Check out the video. All right, guys, I'm on my way over to Brad's. Today's the big day. We get to bring the motor for Whitenightmare down to Precision Race Engines here in Minnesota. I think it's St. Michael, Minnesota. And get to bring that down, drop that off, talk to Dan. It's exciting. It's just calling me right now. We'll call him back. But yeah, so and we're gonna tour the shop a little bit. I guess Dan's gonna let us tour the shop, and maybe we can talk to him a little bit. So should be a pretty fun day. So I'm heading over to Brad's. We're gonna get his stuff loaded up and head on down there. All right, now that it's motor day, Eric obviously did the intro. So what I got to bring to Dan, I got a little bunch of goodies here. I got cam gears that I got from my girlfriend's mother for Christmas last year. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if Dan will need those, but we're just gonna bring him everything. And L19 studs. That way we have no issues. I mean, that's what, you gotta run these studs when you go for the higher horsepowers. And Skunk 2 Pro 2 cams. Wiseco pistons. I think these should be 10-to-1s, I believe. It doesn't say on the box, but 81 mil. Yeah, because we're gonna get this sleeved and then we're gonna do 81 mil. That way, if something goes wrong, we have room to bore it out, and then we're not maxing out right off the bat. The super alloy valves, you don't need to get the super alloys for intakes. That's more important for the exhaust. It can handle the heat better, and that way you don't risk dropping a valve, because you do that, everything's gone. So we got that, but I went with the super alloys for the whole shebang, because better safe than sorry. You're not even risking the biscuit anymore. Manly Turbo Toughs. These are bad booties. Supertech dual valve springs and retainers, and then the 4-piston ported B-series oil pump. Well, let's get this all loaded up, and we gotta start heading towards the cities here. We already got the motor loaded. She's strapped. We're good to go. All right, just waiting on Eric to get done pooping. We got everything loaded up. We should be good to go. We got about 100 miles to go. Actually, not even about. It's literally 100 miles. 100 miles, hour 40. Heading off to St. Francis, where Precision Race Engines is at. So we can go meet up with Dan and check out his stuff. Check it out. Black Civic S2K. Don't rob me.
What happened?
You feeling better?
No, I feel like it's gonna happen again.
All right, now let's head out of here.
Okay.
Google Maps is. We took 371, which, if you guys aren't from Minnesota, is like the main drag down to Minneapolis. And you could also get there by 169, and they're pretty far apart. Here we are, pulling up on 169 right now after going down 371. Google Maps, go home. You are drunk. This makes no sense at all. Welcome to Minnesota. It's the right one.
Yeah, Dotson. What's actually the left one?
This thing has seen some better days.
When he was here, I mean, he never really asked about the budget, even though I tell most customers.
Well, at that point,
if you're gonna come here, you know, I'm gonna fix it the way it needs to be fixed, like regardless of what, you know, I'll try and work within your budget,
right?
But I'm not gonna send you out something I know is gonna fail. That's
Well,
just
right.
not gonna happen. So
That's the biggest thing.
Exactly.
you know. But yeah, it sounded like you had pretty bad luck with that other place up in Brainerd or whatever, as far as
There's no
fixing
machine.
it,
There's no
not
machine
fixing
shop
it,
worth of
fixing
crap
it,
up there.
Fixing it.
No, there is nothing worth the
Right.
crap up there.
Right.
It was basically either bring it to PRE or.
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff from Brainerd area and Duluth area. You know, Duluth has a lot of the same issues where
Which is good.
they just have nothing up there. Or
Right.
The people that are up there, I mean, they're just screwing people over. It's not good work by any means.
No.
Right.
Nope.
That's what it is. So you guys want to make 800-ish with this thing? That's kind of the end goal?
900.
900? That's the number you're looking for?
Yeah.
Awesome.
In the 900s. I mean, if it squeaks to 1,000, I mean, that's really risky biscuit. The thing is, I want to do the RSU class, so the thing that's going to hold me back is the turbo. And I can only have a 62 mil. So 6266, so I got the big Scrum 2 intake, the big one they got now, and basically the best flow through I could possibly do to basically alleviate problems and try to get in that 900s. I'll do everything I can.
Yeah. You familiar with Nate Comfort on the Nate?
Yeah, Nate's my homie. I like Nate.
You like
Yep.
Nate?
Yep.
I'm good buddy with him. I do all his engine stuff.
Yep, and that's what he was saying too, you know, that you were doing all his stuff. I was like, that's perfect. I was like, that's literally the guy I need.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go anywhere else. I mean, this is the only place.
It's been kind of cool. I hit kind of a niche out here as far as
Yep.
finding. I always knew there was like a hole in the import world, like in the Midwest. Like, you know, everybody that wants to go fast sends their shit out of state. You know,
And that's just it. I mean, you got California and you got, you know, the East Coast, but there's nothing really here.
and you go English racing or you go over to Speed Factory. You know,
Yep.
you get two
Mhm.
opposite ends of the world.
Yep.
Right.
And that's exactly it too.
So
That's why you're my dude. For
Awesome.
any motor work, you're my dude.
awesome.
We got more projects in the way future. We got to get this one done first.
Make it happen. Hondas and Mitsubishis. I know those.
Well, that's good because
That's what we like. I feel like I have everything except for those. I don't have the upgraded wrist pins yet, and I seen that they had different options for that. So I was just gonna have you decide what I need for there.
Those are Wiseco's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look and see what Wiseco has for upgraded pins. A lot of times I swap to CP just because CP has like a whole catalog of different pins,
Okay.
sizes, thicknesses. That's what I run in a lot of the RBE2J stuff is
So a CP pin or?
it'll be a CP pin, yeah.
Okay.
CP Pistons pin, but it'll be the exact same specs as the Wiseco one. So
Okay.
just thicker, you know, just beefier. So.
Whatever you find, you just tell me what to do, and I'll get it ordered. And I'll get it wherever, however you need it.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Okay. Let's check out Dan's stuff here.
all right. So everybody, this is Dan. He owns Precision Race Engines in St. Francis, Minnesota.
Yep.
He's going to give us a quick little shop tour, just kind of show us what like Brad's engine's going to go through while it's here.
All right, first step, hot tank. This is a big parts washer, 200-degree water down there, big spray bars in that thing. It'll blast all the grease off of everything. I mean, it's gonna come off like brand new block.
Awesome.
Brand new. We're going to work kind of backwards here. This is a cylinder honing machine, so I have a RB block in there right now. You can see the torque plate on there. That's where you do the final honing of the cylinders. You get the crosshatch in there. Let the ring see real good.
Okay.
It's a boring machine, so when you say we're boring the engine 20 over, this is the machine that bores it. You know, you're half a millimeter bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, because we're sticking with 81 mil right off the bat.
Correct. So
Yeah.
we'll get your sleeve. It'll come undersized. It'll actually come like 80 or 80 and a half from Darton or whatever. And then we'll bore out to the 81, finish home at 81, so it'll be perfect.
Sweet.
This is a resurfacing machine. So you can deck heads, deck blocks, make anything flat on this machine. This is a line boring machine. So when people talk about doing billet caps, or if you spin a main bearing, this is the machine that straightens the crankshaft housing bore back out.
Okay.
And from there we bring it back over to the line hone machine. And this is the machine we actually do all the finishing and work on. So your
Okay.
block, when it comes back from Darton, all the mains are going to be misaligned because when Darton does their sleeving and we're cutting out the entire inside of the block, all the structural integrity of the block has just been cut out, and then they're pressing in new sleeves. So it actually changes the mains, you know, it'll change it significantly. And we go back in and straighten them all up with this machine. So
Cool.
perfect. And then we do ARP main studs and stuff like that. You know, the extra torque that you get, you know, installing those main studs will a lot of times throw main specs, housing bore specs way off. So this machine straightens that all out, so you can run good tight bearing clamps and stuff, crank spin. Brand new. I got some crap on this. This is a head machine, so seat and guide machine they call this.
Okay.
This is where you do valve jobs, that kind of stuff. You guys, if you want to run oversized valves, or you have, that's why you have new Faria valves. This is a machine that will cut the seats that those all seat on the right way.
Okay.
We do the guide install, and then we do the valve job on this, performance valve job on this. That'll definitely help with flow.
Sweet.
Help seal everything up. Pressure testing machine. So after I tear your head and block apart, I'll throw it on this thing real quick, just pressure test it. If there's any cracks in the block, any cracks in the head, this machine will find it. And then right away I can say, well, we need to either fix this or start with a new block or a new head right off the bat. You know, no messing around,
Right.
no porting the head, no doing a whole bunch of work and then finding out we have an issue, you know, way down the road where now I got a bunch of hours into it that I got to eat. So
Right.
this thing's lifesaving.
Awesome.
And then crankshaft polishing machine. So we'll check your crank, make sure everything's the size. If everything looks good, throw it on there, give it a quick polish. Journals will be nice, smooth, flat, round, ready to go. That's about it.
That's pretty much it. Well, guys, as you can see, Dan obviously knows his stuff. If you need anything race engine wise done or anything like that, bring it to Dan. He'll get it done, and it'll be done right.
Yeah, check him out on Facebook too. That's how I got a hold of him. His number's on Facebook, answers every time, and if he doesn't answer, he calls you right away. I mean, there's not that bullshit where you deal with other companies, you know, where you call and you call and you call and you call. Dan is always available and he's ready to answer your questions. It's, you know, you don't ever feel like you're wasting your time with someone because he knows what he's doing. Obviously, he just showed us around the whole shop here, and you know, he specializes in, you know, the Hondas and the Mitsubishi, like he was saying, and you know, no project's too big, you know, like you said, he doesn't want to give you bullshit. He doesn't want to send out, you know, junk to you. You know, when it's brought here, it's gonna get done right. All right, guys, we just dropped the motor off, like you just saw. If you guys do need to get a motor done the right way, that is the guy to get a hold of. Honestly, I mean, you've seen his shop. He knows what he's talking about. He's not there to send junk, like I said before. But that's the guy. If you need any help with getting a hold of him, you can find him on Facebook, Precision Race Engines, right on Facebook. I mean, you can like his stuff and then call him from there. And We have his contact information too, or if you guys want to get a hold of us at Unified, we can get you his contact information too. But super cool guy, knows what he's talking about. I mean, he's not here to BS you, and he's going to get it done right, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a guy that was going to get it done right, and this, you know, it's a little jog from where we're from in Minnesota here, but it's worth it. Don't just have your local guy from Napa sit there and play in your head and do junk. So we found the right guy. That's the guy to do your work. And I don't really know what to say really after that. But I mean,
Why are you excited?
I'm super excited. I'm super excited because it's finally happening. I mean, the car, I mean, we've been pushing and saving and trying to get stuff done all year, and now the motor stuff's going to happen. It's going to take a little while longer because Darton is, I guess, a little behind with the whole COVID BS that they're slower now. So it's going to get sent out to them, and then once it gets back, then that's when Dan works his magic, and then as he finds things that he needs, he's going to get a hold of me, and I'm going to order the stuff for him, you know, because we already talked about upgraded wrist pins, but he's going to send me the stuff that I need, and that's the nice part about people like Dan, where he's just going to let me know what he needs, and I'm going to get it to him so that we can make the 900 that we're shooting for, and that's our goal. You know, 900 horse, 9 seconds, and, you know, we're ripping. So here's the start, and, you know, and now it's, you know, the beginning of the winter, and we're going to get this car done, and let's go. So we'll catch you guys next time. We're going to get back and start working on cars.